Hello, 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 everybody. We have got a special stream today. This is our first animation stream. Can you believe that? All this time doing streams, and I have not streamed animation yet. Well, it's time to change that. This is gonna be a little bit of a experimental stream. Because of course, like I said, it's the first time doing an animation stream. Also because I don't really know what I'm gonna do with animating Miss Keene. I don't have a specific... Usually when I'm doing animations for these characters, I have little sketches that I made of different ideas for animations for them. But for Miss Keene, I don't. Maybe partially because I'm thinking about just doing a simple walk and run cycle for her today, to show you guys how I do walk and run cycles. Right now I only have a little idle animation, but it's very stiff. It was literally just a really quick and dirty idle animation so that we could put her in engine and have her standing there as a placeholder. But she needs some actual real animations. Oh, and by the way, the music we are currently listening to is the Esoteric Ebb soundtrack. It's an indie game on Steam. Check it out. I know I've done this music a couple times before on stream. It doesn't get copyrighted and it's nice to listen to, so yeah. Oh yeah, Art Fight. I don't know how much I'll be able to participate in Art Fight this year, unfortunately. It's just been really busy and there's been a lot of hang-ups this month, well, last month, that have led to me not having a lot of time to do Art Fight. But hey, I should be able to at least get a couple attacks done. So keeping that in mind, if you want to attack me, I might not be able to do too many attacks this year. Alright, now it's time for work mode. Let's go ahead and set the goal for this stream. The goal will be $5 chats and higher. And let's see, what should we do? Oh, if we get 5 super chats of $5 and higher, I'll make Miss Keene dab. Yeah, I'll make her dab. All right, that's our goal. So what should I do? What should I start? First off, again, her idle animation is super stiff looking. So I'm gonna maybe, what should I do to make it look better? I mean, it's got to be a fairly plain pose because this is just the default pose that she'll have, that she uses to transition between different emotions. Maybe this just makes it look a little better. I don't know. Maybe I need to move her fingers around a little bit. Also, her fingers are looking a little wonky. So let's fix that. If she had the opportunity, would she do orchestra for the Nutcracker? I don't know. She's more of a choir person than orchestra. I mean, the dab wouldn't actually be in-game. It would just be a meme for the stream. I made sure to have her tail kind of slightly moving there. And her ears are slightly moving. Her hair should also slightly move, but I'm still trying to figure out if we're just gonna have that be in-engine physics. It'd probably be easier. Let me see. She is Judith's aunt, kind of, though not technically. She's not literally her aunt, but she's such a good family friend that she basically is, if that makes sense. Let's add a little bit of movement to the hair here. Animating hair by hand is time consuming. I would prefer if we could get some kind of in-engine stuff. It looks like she has lots of piercings. Oh yeah, I guess so. These are the controls on her face. Urgh. Oh, uh-oh. It looks like her hair is also being controlled by her eye controls. That's not good. I'll have to fix that later. Actually, I'm gonna save this as a new file. Blah, blah, blah. Who's going to be her voice actress? So a streamer called Dawn Whisper is currently cast as Miss Keene's actress. Let's give a little bit of hair movement on this one too. A little bit of hair movement here. And then a little more here as well. Is that how their mouths will move in the game? Yeah, sure. This is, since I'm not texturing, I can't do the writing on the models thing, but if 5 of you guys tip $5, that's the current goal, I will make her dab. That's the current goal, is donate. 5 of you donate $5, she will dab. Oh, that does not look good. Hold on. One second. Let's try scaling this. Oh no! That's not what I meant to do. Hold on. If one person pays $25, will you make her dab? Yes. Okay, now she's got a bit of subtle hair movement in there. So this is just kind of a default idle. No emotion, just kind of just there. Now let's try something different. Let's do a walking animation. I'm gonna delete all this. And I'm gonna make it about, let's say, 24 frames long. I might make it shorter, we'll see. Let's do 20 frames. That should be easier to divide up. One thing I like to always have as reference is this chart right here. This one's good to have. As you can see, I also have other little sketches of animation ideas for other characters. And this one was for the nurse when I was animating her. And then for the vendor. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Kolta, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. And now you have forced my hand. Now I am forced to make her dab. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the donation. Oh no. Alright. Let's do this. Oh my goodness. Okay. She's hitting that thing. There you go. Let me take a screenshot. There you go. Oh, I messed up there. I have to fix that. Oh, I messed up there. I have to fix that. Thank you so much for your donation. You have forced my hand. There she is. Or could her ears be back because she doesn't really want to do this. There we go. Here, this is a better screenshot without the control rig and blinking. There we go. She's hip with the kids. Alright, you can put that in the Discord. Now, back to... back to walking. Can someone put it on the server? I can't at the moment because I can't look at Discord right now. And then I'm gonna put her, she's gonna walk nicely in a line. Let's see, the hips have gotta be facing this way too. Hips like this. Shoulders like this. We will never speak about this again. Yeah, thank you again for the donation. I really appreciate it. That helps out a lot. It's going to help pay for voice acting. Oh, of course her tail will swish when she walks. I've been doing that on everybody. It's only natural. Yes, it's true that hair is very hard to animate. Hence why we'll probably be using physics, hair physics stuff for the game. I'm not gonna really touch her tail right now, though. I'll do the tail probably at the end. Because it's its own whole mess to do. So I'm gonna zero it out right now. There we go. All right. Just trying to feel out if I like how this is looking so far. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna also copy paste that to the end and then paste flipped version in the middle. Now comes the fun part, and by fun, I mean not fun. Wait, look, it looks great! Yay! Easy. Wasn't that easy, guys? Okay, serious time. Now what we have to do is make the torso go up and down, following this chart. They can run very fast, yes. Oh, what the heck just happened? Hold on. What? Okay, now we've got her torso going. It's still not perfect, but we're just blocking things out right now. In fact, she's walking pretty fast. I'm probably gonna stretch this out to 30 frames. Let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, that looks better. What's next after the torso? Well, we really need to look at those hooves. We're gonna move, oh, hold on. We're gonna move this up here. So it goes up and then down. Up, down. Oh, why am I annoyed? Okay. Wrong button. Alright, and then I'm also looking at my graph editor over here. Sorry, it's a little bit off stream. Alright, cool. So it's going up. Maybe I'll put it a little bit more up. And maybe the hoof should go snap to the ground. In maybe 2 frames. Let's see. Snap, snap. Okay, now that we have this, one thing that's really cool that we can do is we can take the other leg and just copy and paste that onto it. There is a couple things we have to do though. We have to copy it in the middle. And then we have to take this and copy it here. Except this is probably a little bit wrong. Alright. Let me see. One thing is bugging me. Oh my goodness. Indigo Steel, thank you so much for the donation. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Thank you so much. More tips for the tip jar, how fantastic. Do they have fur, like really short fur? On their legs, yeah. Mostly near the ankles. Or I guess the foot? Man, I don't know. But yeah, they can have fur like down there by the hoof. Here's something we can do next. We can kind of have a little bit of rotation in, and then have it go a little bit up as it angles back. Something is bothering me. I know it's not done yet, but... Okay. Let me just keep working for a little bit, see if I figure it out. Oh, you know what is also bothering me? The music. Hold on. There we go. Queen is strutting. Yes, yes, she is. One second. Let me try. This is what's bothering me. Hold on. You know what might be also bothering me? I feel like their hooves go up too high for like a casual walk. I think that helps. Oh my goodness. Taylor, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you all for the donations today. I really appreciate it. Goodness. Thank you all so much. Thank you for helping fund the voice acting. Wait a second. I think I've noticed something else. Okay, hold on. It's kind of bending inwards. let's try this one. Okay. Let me also try a little something. That's good advice, Indigo, but I'm not that smart. All right. Very nice, very nice. I think that's looking pretty good. Still not perfect, but it's something, it's something. All right. Now let me try something with the ears here. Okay, maybe that's a little too much movement. Oh my god! Okay! Thank you again, Mr. 10 Years in the Joint. Thank you again for your extreme generosity. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you again for funding the voice acting form of this game. Of course, I will give you your link dancing emote. 1 second, 1 second. Okay, the next donation is fake, okay? Just to let you guys know, the next donation is fake. It is just to see the link dancing gif. Thank you so much, Mr. 10 years in... I almost said 10 links in the joint. But I guess that would make sense. Thank you, W donation. Thank you for supporting the game. Once again, this guy has been seriously generous and seriously supporting the game. Thank you so much. W's in the chat for Mr. 10 Years in the Joint, please. Thank you for the W's in the chat for him. Very nice. Now let's see how this looks. Maybe I'll make it a little more subtle. Oh, it's not what I wanted. Get rid of the scale. Let's try. Can't wait to see Dancing Link in the remake. Yeah, really. I just recorded with Mr. Cabrera this week. Should be fun to see y'all's reaction to how those recordings turn out. We're still not done, but let's take a look at this tail. Do you plan on doing another devlog video sometime in the near future? I want to. There's been a problem with my Premiere. So I'm not sure. I might have to learn an entirely new video editing software. So we'll see. Also, it just takes so much time to make those devlogs and time away from actually making the game. I wish I had an editor I could just hand it off to, but I can't afford an editor right now, so we'll see what I can do. Because I do need to keep making devlogs to keep up interest and marketing and blah 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 blah. But I don't know. I just don't have access to my Premiere anymore. At least until the 4th. So maybe I can make the devlog before the 4th. But I've had so much other stuff I've been working on. That does not look good at all. Hold on. Okay, let's try this now. Alright, let's give this a shot. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. Thank you so much for the donations today. If you could live in any of the feed them that you created, which one would you live in? Any of the planets that I created? Oh, the fiefdom? You could live in any of the fiefdoms you created. Which one would you live in? I'm assuming the one that's Gorvenstone, because it's basically America, and I'm American. But maybe my favorite one might be Drakenspire. I don't know, they're all good in their own ways. IMO. That. Let's get rid of this. That does not look good either. Looks great from the back, but not from the side. Alright, let's see. Oscar says, I like to live in Faro Volante. The Italy and Greece inspired fiefdom sounds lovely. She looks elegant. Thank you. Celestial says, I probably live in Corvinstone or Oilane Vile. Sweet. Yeah, I am looking forward to Edrunner Season 2. Viva Italia! Okay, definitely not. What are we thinking? How else do Psyquine bodies stay warm besides fur and clothes? That's mostly it, but they also have warming crystals. Crystals that can trap heat inside of them, and you stay warm, like heat packs almost. Whoa. Just got some tab crashes. Y'all still there? Okay, I think you're still there. All right. Let me try something. Oops. Let me try this. What do y'all think so far? What do you think? What do you think? I mean, I still have to fix this problem back here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the hair right now, by the way. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try doing the hair a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do the full thing, because again, I'm still trying to figure out... you might be right, Oscar. Actually, now that you mention it... Hold on. How about a secondary animation of her head? I actually do have one on there. That's a little subtle, though. Let me make the chest movement a little subtler. Let's see. One thing I definitely could do is raise the chest up and down a little bit. Squash and stretch the chest a little bit. See if this works. See, look, now her chest is squashing and stretching a little bit. Okay, messing around with the graph editor is super helpful too. I want to animate her hair, but it's gonna take forever. I'm gonna just see what I can do real quick. There is head movements, and they are subtle. Maybe I have to make them a little more visible. Let's try this. Let's see how this works. It's not quite correct, I don't think, but it's a little something for now. I think it's looking pretty good. Yahoo! Okay. I don't think she's gonna need a running pose, a running animation. Let me think. What should we do next? Oh, she should definitely have a hands on hips pose. Let's try that. Alright, let's change the music. Let's see. Let's do... let's do an evening in Dorman Port, relaxing Genshin Impact music. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Thank you, Kolta. Thank you very, very much for your donation. Wow, you guys are so kind. Thank you so much. I was sad I couldn't see my name anymore. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh my goodness. Oscar says, don't mess with a music teacher, darling. I can hit any note, deaf and blind. Thank you so much, Oscar. Thank you for your support. And that's our goal complete. I mean, technically our goal was already completely complete, but now it's officially by YouTube terms complete. Thank you so much, everybody. It's honestly super encouraging. The financials have been crazy recently, so this is so helpful. This is so kind. Thank you. That really puts the load off of my shoulders. Thank you, Kulta. The tip jar is so full today. Alright, there we go. She's got hands on hips. Let's see, I think another cool pose could be... as if she did this. And you know something else that's fun to do is when you move the fingers a little bit too. All right. Let's see, what's another one we could do? Ooh, I know. Let's do one that's a little higher up. A little sassier. Oh my gosh, where is the head control? There it is. Well, once she's in game, she'll be able to do expressions, but as a little teaser, here's a little eyebrow raise. I imagine in this kind of pose, her eyes would probably be the up here, like, ugh. Let's try... Whoa, was I doing it here this whole time? What the heck? Nice, nice. Well, let's try another pose. Let's try... Any games that y'all have bought at the Steam Summer Sale? You've been playing Enub Dream Barbecue recently? That's a good one. That's a very good one. I can't wait until the next Ina project. Alright, I've got an idea for the next one. Let me try this pose. Hold on. How am I gonna do this? Let me think for a second. Okay, I think I know how I'm gonna do this. Oops. I got a couple of great games on Steam sale. One of them is called A Little to the Left. And it's like a very calming, cozy kind of puzzle game sort of thing. I think my chat is frozen. 1 second. Let me refresh. So this is a pose I think she would probably take up a lot. And we can put little variations on it, like this. How about now? Oh, I can see the chat moving now. I wasn't sure if we were just quiet or if it was messing up. Because YouTube has sometimes frozen on me. Hello, Yui. Thank you. Yui9763. Much appreciated. You want pizza? Pizza does sound good right about now. Pizza is taking a while because of people ordering for the soccer games. Oh my goodness, yeah. That makes sense. Do we have any soccer fans in the chat? How are y'all feeling about FIFA? Or World Cup? I know nothing about soccer, by the way, or football, so I'm probably gonna make a fool of myself if I start talking about it, but I have seen a lot of very funny memes about the matches. Especially the one of that Japanese guy, like, crying in the middle of a bunch of Brazilian fans. And then one of the Brazilian fans just start putting the flag on top of him. And then they, like, change his shirt from Japan to Brazil. Oh my god, it was so funny. It's also been very funny seeing Europeans and people from other countries discover Buc-ee's for the first time and Bass Pro Shops. It's incredible. So, if you guys could visit a country that's outside of your own, where do you most want to visit and why? Right now, I'd really like to go to Switzerland. Why? Because mountains. The Swiss Alps. Celestial says Germany or the British Isles because I really want to see the castles and live my dream of being a real fairy. Cute. Phoenix says Italy for sure. Very nice. Oscar says, I've never been to India before. There's such a rich history there, as well as amazing wildlife in their national parks. Ooh, yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Visiting the Taj Mahal, too. The weather has been pretty hot for a while now. I've heard it's especially bad in France, which is very unfortunate. I love air conditioning, woohoo! Yeah, we all need cooler weather right now. At least in the south and in like England and France, and it's too hot. Come at me, bro. Well, this pose is supposed to be like she's teaching, but she also could be come at me, bro. The heat's coming back on Monday. Oh boy. Wishing you guys luck. Ivana says, I would still want to visit America, especially New York, the magnet of weirdness. Oh boy, yeah. There's a lot of weird stuff in New York, that's for sure. Makes it an interesting place to visit. I haven't been able to go there though. Not yet. Hopefully in the future. When I was a kid, I really wanted to go to New York, but because it seemed like everything was in New York. Every single movie, it felt like, was in New York. Whoa, 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 whoa. Blue Spirited Dragon, here's some treasure from my hoard. Hope it helps. Thank you so much. Just for you. Ready? Ba-bam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. I don't know why it didn't come up in the alerts. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for your generosity. It does help, seriously. In fact, there is some voice acting coming up this month that it will help pay for. Such as, let's see, who am I recording with this month? Oh yeah, Judith. I'm recording a bunch of Judith lines this month with Susie Rye. She has been kind enough to join us on the full game, so you're gonna hear a lot more of her as Judith. So we're recording more of her lines this month. We're also recording for Mr. Bagshaw this month. That's right. Blue Spirited Dragon says, it's been hot here in the Midwest, but it also rains, so breathing the air feels like you're drowning in warm bath water. Oh no. I feel bad for you. Sorry. I'm just doing simple poses for now, but I also got to animate kind of some transitions between some of these poses. Now what? Now what? How about we do her sitting? As if she's about to sit at her piano and do some pianoing. Okay, 1 second. Let's see if I can import the piano real quick. 1 second. That way I can make sure it's the right size. Where did I put that music classroom? Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh no. Okay, 1 second. There we go. Ah! It's enormous. How big should the piano be? One second. That's so strange. Whoa. Oh, I guess I never put the piano in here. No wonder. Sorry, I literally just imported the entirety of the math class, music classroom, trying to find the piano. Command Z. Sometimes I literally look up how tall is a piano. I think this is a good size, wouldn't you say? Looks like there's not enough room to have put her thighs in there though. So maybe we should make this a little shorter. Okay. Let's see how this goes. She needs a tiny piano like the one in Peanuts. Maybe so. Seems rather big, actually. Hold on, let me look at something. I need to get some reference images of how big ladies look next to a piano. Yeah. The piano needs to be a bit smaller, I think. What do you mean, her tail? Okay, I really need to fix her skirt. Hold on. I know what the problem is. There we go. Let's see, what part is this? Looks like it's the head. Just a little bit of weight painting on today's stream, I guess. Oops. There we go. I heard that PlayStation is no longer going to be making games with discs. Which is super stupid. I mean, that's just a mild way of putting it. It's pissing me off. Thank you, Oscar. Have a nice night. Yeah, we've definitely got some progress on the animation today. Got a lot of good poses, and idle animations especially. Alright. Looks like that playlist is finished. Let's do Aquarium, Cafe, Animal Crossing, Jazz. Lo-fi study music. All right, let's... What did I do? I forgot if we picked out a name for the horse. No, I think Taylor's talking about the gem horse, the Rarenok from last stream. Oh, by the way, the reason why I'm not streaming texturing the Rarenok is because it's not ready for texturing yet. It's just been taking a while for it to get to that point for various reasons. We're not touching her face at all. That'll be all handled in-game. And I don't think most people close their eyes when playing piano. We're not gonna actually animate her playing the piano just yet. That's gonna be later on when I actually have reference and stuff. Sit piano. Let's see, what should we do next? How about... Let's try this. This is when she's turned to talk with Judith. resting her hand here. Yeah, so she's looking over at Judith. I think there was another name we had decided on. All right, that's pretty good. But I'm gonna hide this piano for now. She's floating, oh my goodness. I'm thinking I need to do a transition animation between the stand and the elbow hold. But I'm still unsure about how this stand one looks. It just looks so wooden. It's gotta be her fingers. What's wrong with her fingers? I think that looks better. Okay, now let's try something. Are there going to be any characters, you know, will be a hassle to animate because of the amount of details? Oh, good question. Probably Madame Noiramore because of her dress. Ugh. And Mrs. Luna as well. The dress, yeah. Bruh. Not gonna be fun. Hello, welcome back. Does the boarding school take place during middle school from 5th grade to 8th grade? No, it's like age 10 all the way up to 18. It was 17 to 18. Yeah, I was never able to get a publisher for Dragon Queen, so I couldn't make a living off of it, so I had to move to something else. You can still read Dragon Queen. It's still available on Amazon. Though, I don't know. Maybe it shouldn't be. By the way, guys, I have to say, one second. The Fantastic Kitty Roo is on sale for only $1.75 on Steam. If y'all are interested in playing an adorable point-and-click adventure game, make sure to give it a go. I'll put it in the chat. It's only $2. It's pretty short too. It's like 2 hours, hour and a half. Alright guys, I think that's probably it for today's stream. I can't really think of what else to do on her right now until I get those sketches done of more kind of like what I like to do is I like to read the script that I have so far and imagine what kind of animations would be good for each part of the script. And for some of the more complicated types of animations, I'll probably want to record some reference footage of myself to use as reference. So this is probably all I'll really do on her tonight. I'll do other stuff later once I have a better idea of what other animations I want from her. That kind of thing. But yeah, this was a good stream. I'm sure there's going to be some more animation streams in the future because that's a lot of what I need to get done right now is animations. Yeah. Thank you all so much for your generosity tonight. I am so excited to get those voice acting things done. It's going to be awesome. I think probably the coolest thing we did today on stream was that walk cycle. Hold on. Let me show it off a little bit again before we go for tonight. Yahoo! Will we see some storyboards? Maybe. I'm not sure. Sorry, wish I could give a better answer. I'm not sure what I'll be streaming next week. It may be the Rarenok being textured, or it could be some more animations. We'll find out. But in any case, got some great progress done today. Thanks for joining me on this stream. Bye-bye.